1972. Glendora Vesta Folsom has been a public access producer for 44 years. She was born on May 1st, 1928. She started her programming with a children's broadcast in 1953, the program SS Glendora. In 1972, she set her sights on the previously unknown thing called public access television in Manhattan. She created her Chat with Glendora programs on 1/4-inch Sony Portapak tape. If you were born after 1972, ask someone else in the room what we're talking about. Technology, it changes. She's produced and self-distributed her program for 44 years since that time. Chat with Glendora is now seen on 63 public access stations from Boston to San Diego. She's cablecast more than 11,300 programs. That's sustaining power, huh? Yeah. Glendora is the true heart and soul of a public access producer. Well, what does that mean? Well, it means that she has fought for us, and sometimes she's even fought against us and with us. But what cannot be denied is her persistence and her belief in the importance of what we all do. She may not have done 11,300 programs, but the dedication that you know is the dedication that she knows. Tonight we'd like to honor her, one of our most prolific, long-lived, and enduring community producers, Glendora Vesta Folsom. Please come.
Anthony how long I had. They said 30 seconds, so I'm going to say that for the applause. But there is one joke I would like to tell you. A church was having a Bible selling contest, and the man who sold the most Bibles stuttered. And he stuttered rather severely. And so the other parishioners asked him, well, what did you say to the people who sell the most Bibles? He said, I said, do you want a Bible, or do you want me to read it to you?
Celebrating our awards tonight here at Hometown. Now, let's get back to entertainment, shall we? Jimmy Tinkle and Veronica Robles.
This is later for you than I need to call you tomorrow a little bit earlier in the afternoon. And I was watching this video recording from a few days before. Congratulations. And I was flattered that you mentioned me later on in your video there. That's very nice of you. I will talk to you soon about contacting the person that you need me to. So I'll talk with you later, and I'll give you a ring tomorrow after I get out of church. Okay? Should be about 12:30, 1 o'clock my time. So I guess 4 o'clock or so. All right. I'll see you. Bye-bye.
The Reverend Scott Bartlett, Beverly Hills Lutheran Church.
David, press 9. Raised. Next mode.
Hi, Glendora. It's Joyce. I'm calling to tell you about dinner tonight at the Susie's with Liz and Sheila. And I know the guy and Sue Forte are going. You know, it's a potluck supper most Sundays, and they're having a special weekend picnic. So if you want to go, give Forte's a call.
How nice, Joyce
Possibly
Baum.
Pat Czar's going, but I don't know that. And I don't know if Maddie is going. So maybe we'll see you later. Bye.
Well, thank you so much.
End of message. To erase this message. It's erased. Message. Erased. Next message. Hi, Glendora. This is Ellen Dooley. It is Monday, Labor Day.
Yeah, I talked to
around
her.
noon. It's almost.
I'm going to interview her
I know that we have
September 10th.
a date set up for next Saturday, September 10th. I wanted to make sure that
Yes.com's tail.
I had the right time for that. I think it's 1 o'clock. That's what I have, but I know I've made a mistake in the past with that, so I wanted to be sure.
Yep,
I know
confirm.
that we need to speak a little bit briefly about the trip on the 19th, where you were honored and received an award.
Actually, it was public
my work
access.
schedule is still pretty busy right now because it's the beginning of the academic year. So I am not home before 6 in the evenings. And then I have some other things to attend to with my boys. 2 of my sons started college in the past couple of weeks, and one of my sons had surgery on Friday. So it's been a little crazy, a little challenging. It's all good.
But he's doing well.
Again, so I wanted to get back to you. I didn't fall off the face of the earth. I hope that you are well, and I look forward to speaking with you and making sure
I'm
that I
going to
have the
tell you
right
about
time
her life. It's
for
very
next
interesting.
Saturday. Thanks so much. Bye-bye. Erased. End of new messages. To listen to your messages, press 1. To send a message, press 2. For options, press so options. To turn messaging, press 4. To select a stand tone, record your greeting. At the end of your greeting, press pound.
Hey, folks, the teacher was trying to instill in the children the duties of the Vice President of the United States. She said, "Why, children, what would happen if the President of the United States were to die this very moment? Who would get the job?" The girls said, "A Democrat undertaker." Now there is a great satisfaction, folks. What is it? Well, it's 7 television stations, 4 copies each for October, November, and then it's the 5 television stations, 4 shows each for October, November. Then there's the specials that require people against law to say that I am responsible for the content and the production that the TV station isn't. But we made up for that. We told them it was the world's longest running public access TV show. And then East Hartford. And then San Antonio, which cannot have a telephone number on it. That's against the law too. And Jamestown, who plays the same show every week, 5 days. Let's give them some extra ones. And then East Hartford, which is also breaking the law, they will not let you have anybody in the show who does not sign a release. That is totally, totally against public access law. But we play their games, and we've got them done. At noontime on the 7th of September, Wednesday, 2016 Anno Domini. And I do believe that these were the best shows ever. Are they the best shows ever? The July-August video, are they the best shows ever? Almost, I think. They are beautiful shows. What do you mean by that? I mean they are what the cosmos wants, going forward and growing, and they are shows about the progress of the cosmos and about being one with all there is, being a mystic. These are good shows. Whether they're best or not, I don't know. Out of 11,300 shows, how can I tell? What are you doing? I'm thinking. And I'm being grateful. And I'm applauding the cosmos. Lead on, O King Eternal. That's the cosmos. The day of joy has come. We'll go forward and we'll do everything that we should. Through days of preparation, its strength has made us whole, and now, O King Eternal, the cosmos, we sing this happy song. How about a joke? Okay. 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 A family put a sign on their front lawn that said drum set for sale. The house next door put a sign on their front lawn that said hooray! You're just so beautiful. Your color, your contour, your flavor, your majesty. Your majesty? No. Your magic. How you were just a flower and you became a bud. Or I guess you were a bud and then you became a flower. Then you became a fruit. And then you filled yourself with seeds. And there's 6 or 7 or 8 trees inside of you. You are a wonder. You are a joy. Hi folks, how are you today on the 8th of September, Thursday, 8:40 a.m. You know, M. Chapin did a magnificent job of doing the wrapping. The duplication was finished on Thursday morning. The last one was East Hartford, which requires a release for every person who appears on the video. This is against law. However, we go through the archives and we find those parts that are only Glendora who has signed the release. So that solves that one. On Wednesday, the problems were San Antonio, which refuses to put up my telephone number, saying it's not local. But my sponsor is local, and that's what my sponsor wants. Well, it's all illegal, but we play their game. Also, Jamestown, which plays one show Monday through Friday, the same show at 4:30 p.m., so they need lots of shows. I don't know as they do, though. Yeah, they certainly can't repeat the October shows in November. That's why they get 4 extra. And then who else was a problem yesterday? Can't remember. Made 5 dubs, 5 TV stations. Then Tuesday. And then Monday all day. And it's very exacting, and you have to watch. But this morning on Waterbury, what a neat thing. I forgot Waterbury. As we were wrapping yesterday, we came up with a label. That hadn't been used, so that was a good check. So we have to do 4 Waterburys this morning. But it was neat. You see DVD discs on the rack, on rack 2. Right there is rack 2. This is rack 1. Rack 2, I did week 1 for Waterbury, and right above it, DVDs 3 and 4 did week 2 simultaneously. As soon as that was running, they're in the dark, but way down at the bottom, DVD 2 and 3 did the 3rd week, and DVD recorders 4 and 5 did the 4th week. The whole thing was all dubbed within an hour. Isn't that something? And then check the wrapping to make sure that there was a pile of 10. And it came out right. There's 43 TV stations, and Rob Jackson has 16, so that's 49 and 59. Now where's the other 4 TV stations? The same discs are played on different TV stations. Why? Why do you do it? I want people to have the happiness of knowing that God is the cosmos, and that we're one with the cosmos, and ego and selfishness separates it from us, so we stay away from ego, selfishness, and evil, and we just do good things. I want people to, all of us, to know that and go together hand in hand. Here's a card, folks, from Joseph Cronin on Great East Neck Road, West Babylon, New York, Long Island, and he wants you to know hi Glennie, congratulations on the latest, longest running public access television program. I was sorry to hear that many of the Cablevision people were laid off. Thank you for all you do. Please thank the people at the church for their prayers. Best regards, Joe Cronin. He's in a nursing home in a wheelchair, and he can't walk, and he's looking forward to the day when he can. A Manhattan Neighborhood Network, thank you for your work as a community producer for Manhattan Neighborhood Network. We are pleased to confirm your schedule for the fall quarter, which runs from September 18, 2016 to December 17, 2016. Included in this letter are your air dates for the quarter, as well as an overview of Manhattan Neighborhood Network media submission and technical requirements and guidance on how to submit your shows digitally. Yeah, well, Robert Jackson is taking care of that. Manhattan Neighborhood Network. There's also a Boston Neighborhood Network.
You just called me. That was fun. All right, well, I'm not used to talking to you so late at night, but if you need me, call back. I'm
Sandy, about the hibiscus.
All right, bye.
She did come and get it. God bless her.
End of message.
The hibiscus has gone back to school.
To save it,
She has a
press
pretty
9.
green
To
dress.
hear more options, press. Message erased. Next message.
Sounds like the same message, doesn't it?
One of these days, I think we have some more warm weather coming. So I haven't forgotten her, nor you, and hope we can get together soon.
She hadn't forgotten the
Things are
hibiscus
pretty
nor
busy at school,
Glendora.
as you can imagine. So I'll talk to you soon, I hope. Bye.
Next time she
End of
called, I
message.
think I got it.
To erase this message, press 7.
Hi, Glendora. It's Anita. I'm going to have to cancel schedule another day. I just got a phone call from Sears, and they're coming between
Bring a refrigerator.
3:15 and 5:15, that window. And
Yeah.
I know we were going to get together at 1:30, so that kind of rushes us too much. We wouldn't be able to go down and see Barb and not be rushed. So we're going to have to reschedule. And
Okay, I did.
I'm glad you got to get in and see her the other day. So I'll call her later tonight or tomorrow and let her know that I'm not going to be able to come in, that we're not going to, and she'll understand. And we can do it another day. I don't know what's good for you, so we'll talk tomorrow. Okay. Thanks, Glendora.
I adjourned it until tomorrow, Friday, and she was very pleased. She was jubilant.
End of message. Message erased. Next message.
Lenny, this is John. We're just back from Canada, and I'll call you next week. Bye.
John Erskine just came back from Newfoundland
End of message.
and
To
Greenland.
erase this message, press
They
7.
keep traveling
to save
and
it,
traveling.
press 9. To hear more options, press 0. Message erased.
He saw a
Next
bullwinkle anyway.
message. Hi, Glendora. It's Sue. I ran short of time. I had 2 other stops at the grocery store, and I've got to be up for a haircut at 1 o'clock. And I didn't have time to look for unusual items. So I can go back up after my haircut if you want me to, or I can go another day. Let me know.
Yeah,
Okay?
we forgot it.
Thanks, Glendora.
We
I'm sorry.
adjourned it.
Bye-bye.
That's 2 adjourns.
End of message. To erase. Message erased. Next message.
Yes, Glendora, how are you? It's Eddie Jr. at Eddie's Auto. It's about 10 to 1 on Thursday. Give me a call when you can. I just wanted to touch base with you on this and let you know where we are. 732-0046. Thank you. Bye-bye.
I think that's Eddie, and he wants to talk to me about the 1980
To
Lincoln.
erase this message. To replay this message, press 4. To get...
Yes, Glendora, how are you? It's Eddie Jr. at Eddie's Auto. It's about 10 to 1 on Thursday. Give me a call when you can. I just wanted to touch base with you on this and let you know where we are. 732-0046. Thank you.
He's very nice. He really is nice.
End of
He's
message.
exceptional.
To erase this message, press 7. Message erased. End of new messages. To listen to your messages, press 1. To send a message, press... To listen to your voice messages, press 2. First saved voice message.
Oh, hi, Glendora. It's Sandy. I will be coming to get Annabella hibiscus. One of these days. I think we still have some more warm weather coming. So I haven't forgotten her, nor you. And hope we can get together soon.
Yeah, we did. It's all done.
Busy at school, as you can imagine.
And thank you, M.
So,
Chapin.
I'll talk to you soon, I hope. Bye.
Bye, honey. Thanks.
End of message. Message erased. End of messages. Pound.
Hi, everybody. A man was asked, why do you keep playing your wedding video backwards? And he says, so I can see myself walk out of church a free man. They ate the crackers. They ate the seeds. They ate 32 pieces of Werther's toffee with cream filling. So, let's give them some more. Oh, 3 or 4 cups. Corn husks. Box of crackers every day. 30 boxes a month. Is the season just about over? No. It's the 9th of September. The first week of September is over. Next week and the week after, summer will be over. It's been a great season. There was a beautiful rain last night. Do you fast until noon? Yes. Otherwise, I'd eat one of those crackers. You'd eat the bird's food? Well, I guess not. So you fast until noon. Do you eat candy? Nope. Don't eat candy. Do you eat desserts? Nope. Don't eat desserts. Well, Barbara Mooney gave me a box of Enterman's sweet rolls. And I did eat one because I forgot all about it. It was the next day that I started and I forgot it. But that was just a mistake. Nothing since. What are you going to eat? I'm going to chop up a third of an apple and grapes, seedless grapes, black ones, and a strawberry milkshake that has soy milk in it and a box of strawberry, a pint of strawberries, and a banana in it, and sugar and vanilla. Oh, and some cashews ground up in it. What else? 2 ears of corn on the cob. Okay. Why are you telling me this? Because it helps me wait until noon to eat. Only have 9 minutes. And then what else? Kashi cereal. Very, very good whole grain cereal. Soy milk and sugar. Nut fruit shake. Banana, cashews, oats, and pineapple juice. Are you doing your part to keep the universe going and growing? Yep. Yep, working hard. And what else are you going to have to eat? Granola. That's it. Now you got to take Anita to lunch. So what you going to eat lunch? Well, I have soup if they have any that doesn't have animals cut up in it. And if not, I'll have just rye toast or something like that. Anything else? Probably not. Oh, maybe some veggie straws. That spur is going to the Glacier Kill, but you can't really see it, can you? No. Turtles and snakes like it. Glacier Kill is right down there. Pick out a joke for today. That was yesterday's. How about the woman who got married 4 times? She married a banker, then she married an actor, then she married a minister, and then she married a undertaker. 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready, and 4 to go.
Jim Hash, returning your call. I was driving and I couldn't pick it up. If you'd like to return mine, I'm here in Albany at 518-859-7407. Look forward to speaking with you.
Jim Hess.
End of message.
He used to watch the
To
SS
erase this
Glendora when he
message,
was a little
press
boy
7.
60
To send
years
a reply
ago.
message, press 8. To
And
save
it's
it,
still
press
in
9.
his heart.
To hear more options, press 0. To listen to your messages, press 1. To send a message. First voice message.
Hi, Glendora. This is Jim Hash.
Message erased. Next message.
Hey, Glendora. Sorry I don't make it. Why don't you call me back?
That's Jim Hess again. And we did talk.
I'll
And
keep an eye on my phone.
I did invite him to lunch.
End of message. To erase
I'm waiting
this
for him
message,
to set
press
the
7.
date.
To send a reply message, press 8. To save it, press 9.
It's Lynn in San Diego, and I got your voicemail. Great hearing from you. And I will go to my internet and take a look at the presentation ceremony, and I'm so glad your friend is okay. And I look forward to talking to you soon. Take care.
Best friend, San Diego,
End of message.
Lynn Harper.
To erase.
Hi folks, did you hear about the woman who got married 4 times? The first time she married a banker, the second time an actor, the third time a minister, and the 4th time an undertaker. 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready, and 4 to go. Target. I missed one video. A woman had at least 40 bundles in her carry. And another video, the boy wanted something and his mother wouldn't give it to him. And so he stopped right there and beat his feet on the floor. And then he sat down on the floor and he wouldn't move. And he wouldn't move, and he wouldn't move. And she picked him up and carried him out. Did you count blessings and rejoice? 40 per hour? I did. Did you do good things? Yes. We helped Barbara Mooney. Now you're at Walmart? Yeah. What's this all about? To return 300 sleeves. Noreen Van Auken got mixed up. She bought 600 sleeves. We needed just 300. And where to next? The car wash. Where to next? Happy house, I hope.
It's funny.
Want me to pay for this, hon?
No, I got it. I set the money aside. You already bought my lunch. Paid me for my donuts and my coffee. Bought Lukey something. I hope it's still good. I left my house 1:30. It's going for 7. No, that's fast. It's
I
fine.
can tell you what time it is. It's 6:30.
So we've been gone 5 hours.
A couple didn't have enough money to go to Niagara Falls on their honeymoon, so they went to the car wash instead.
That's funny. I don't know how you remember all your jokes.
How many words can you make out of wash? Saw, S-A-W.
Has, H-A-S.
Yeah. Ash, right?
Yeah.
A-S-H.
Sad. No,
what?
I was going to say sash, but you can't S-A. No. Was. W-A-S.
What was that, honey?
Was. W-A-S and as.
That's right,
A-S.
yeah. And as, right?
We said has, right? H-A-S.
Yeah, we did, I think. I guess that's it.
Take pictures going through the car wash. Where'd you and Franklin go on your honeymoon?
Concord, Massachusetts. 1 is by land, 2 is by sea. The British are coming. Concord, Massachusetts.
I love Little
Lexington, Concord.
I love Little Women. That was in Concord, Mass.
Oh, uh-huh.
How are you doing today?
Good. Just the $9 one.
Yep.
$9, honey? Is that
Yeah.
the cheapest?
Yep. And then I don't get the...
Steve.
Thank you.
Yep. Neutral, no brakes, please. Have a good rest of your day.
Thank you. Oh, I hope this cheap one takes all the bird dew off the top. Well, I've been parking it like over to the right in my parking lot because it has the cedar trees and it keeps the shade off the car. Not that I go out every day, but we got home from the ocean and Holly says, Mom, what's happened to your car? It's just all the bird crap on it.
Well, she does quite a job, doesn't he?
Huh?
He does quite a job.
You didn't know you were going to go for this thrill, did you, Glendora?
Oh, this is a good
You got
video.
your seatbelt on?
Yeah. This is a good video. I remember when we didn't have car washes, honey.
Oh, I know. Well, my husband,
I remember when they came in.
my children's father constantly every week washed his truck in the car, the Subaru we had. Constantly washed, kept his cars nice and waxed and clean and waxed. Yes, please get
Well, gee, he does most of it.
He's doing a good job. I've never seen my spray. He probably saw all the crap. Said this poor lady. I gotta give her a reminder.
Look at this.
I never.
I tell you, he does
He's
most of
probably
it.
never seen such a disgusting car.
Well, I guess it's worth $9.
You ain't gone through the best part yet. That's funny. Wait for that other one to get out of here. Is it out of here yet?
Oh, he's riding with us?
No, he's doing underneath, I think, or doing the lights. Hey, you did my mirrors.
He's cute, too.
Good thing Lauren didn't come. My granddaughter started high school this year. 9th grade. Do you know what she got on her report card this
No.
semester? 2 in 8th grade. 2 100s, 2 98.5s, 193 and a half, and
Oh, I love it.
171 and a half. I said, what was that, Lauren? Gym? She said, no, math. And I said, math was always my hardest, too. But they're going to tutor her and make sure she gets it. She's going to be in Regents. And I said, Lauren, I was in Regents, too. Don't do what Grandma did. I was very upset that I never went on to college and I earned my Regents diploma. So I said, she, you know what she wants to be? I hope she goes through it. She wants to be a pediatrician. Now ain't that special?
And what's his float away?
He's gonna try and dry it now, but it doesn't get all the way dry.
Apparently he runs his own himself.
Oh yeah, it does run its own. Pushes it along on the tracks.
Well, that was a good experience. Thank you.
You've never been through the car wash?
Yeah,
Oh.
but I don't think one as fast as this one.
Yeah, so she wants to be a pediatrician.
What town are we in now, hon?
Still East Greenbush. East Greenbush is pretty.
And this is Route
This is
4 and
still
what?
Route 4.
Route 4 and what?
And 9 and 20.
9 and 20. The famous Route 9 goes north and south, way up to Canada.
Really?
And 20 that goes all the way from Boston to Oregon.
Paid June, July, and August. She's away from the kids, so she doesn't get paid. And the officer approached the man, and he said, "We're looking for information. Where were you between 4 and 6? Where were you between 4 and 6? And the man says, between 4 and 6, I was in kindergarten.
End of message. For
James
this
Dixon.
Message, press 7. To save it, press 9. To hear more message erased. Next message.
Hi, Glendora. It's Gloria and Helen. And we're just calling to see how you're doing. We're on our way to church. And just thinking of you. Talk to you soon.
Thank you,
End of message.
Gloria and Helen.
To
They're
erase
on their
this
way to
message,
Seventh-day
press 7.
Adventist
To
Church.
send a reply message erased. End of new messages. To listen to your messages, press 1. To send a message, press 2. To change your personal options, press 4. To disconnect, press star.
Let's hear that one again. I think it was Kayla.
I guess somebody knocked over our mailboxes, so the Nassau police are here, and they just wanted to speak with you, just let you know what happened, and that they're going to be replacing them. If you want to give me a call back, my number is 845-797-5424. See you soon. Bye.
End of message. To erase this message, press 7.
Oh, okay. A truck backed into the mailboxes, I think, and she's saying they're going to replace them, and if I want any more information, to call her. You know you're getting old when you're out in the evening, and you're faced with two temptations, and you'll take the one that'll get you home at 9 p.m.
If you are satisfied with your greeting, press pound.
The dream came true, Cosmos. Well, what do you mean? I mean the telephoning is starting at 10 a.m. Ooh, that's good. And maybe all of the work that the universe wants done will get done today. Here and now. Here in this place and now at this day. How much telephoning is there? There's just 40. 10, 10, 10, and 10. 14 yesterday, 14 the day before. What? You did 2 piles? I did 3. What time is it? 12:20 What time did you start? 10? You just have 10 left? Yep, 10 left. Did you keep a record? I did. Would you like to see it? Here they are. They're all enumerated. How many calls have you made altogether? Well, this morning it started out at 49,441. And how many calls have been made? 27. So that's 48, 68. We're within 30 or 40 calls of 50,000 calls. 50,000 telephone calls. Out calls or in calls? No, these are only out calls. It doesn't count the in calls. As of what year? 2013. No, 2003. 13 years. 50,000 out calls. You prove that? I think they're on some of the old telephones. The old telephones counted the calls, and I think if you put the battery in, it would retrieve them. Yeah, I have a record of it. A written record. My goodness. Well, what good do these calls do? Oh, they do a lot of good. They tell people jokes. They give people concern for their concerns. Give people a chance to talk and express themselves. Give a chance to tell them about being vegetarian, helping the animals. Give a chance about you're one with the cosmos. No ego, no selfishness. Don't try to steal away a piece of the cosmos by yourself. Stay with everybody. Go together. Keep it going and keep it growing. And that's the only way to happiness. What did the doctor say to the patient? I have bad news and very bad news. Oh, what's the bad news? You have 2 days to live. Well, what's the very bad news? I forgot to tell you yesterday. Now you take these cards and you file them. Well, how do you file them? Well, when to call them again. If they don't call you back, you have to call them again. And that's a lot of that. People don't call back. And Glendora, you're guilty of that. And then what else? And then the ones that are consummated, put them into the file until they have to be taken out again for something. And did you fast until noon? Oh, I have every single day since Labor Day. Did you eat any candy yesterday? No, and I was tempted too. Did you eat any desserts? Nope, not since Labor Day. September, fast until noon, no desserts and no candy. What did the sign say in the restaurant? What did it say in the restaurant window? Don't make fun of our coffee. Someday you'll be old and weak too. Now here comes Chris Carroll. Chris, don't do that. Don't do that. You're making a road across our lawn. He goes and cuts down these things, gives them to other people, gets money from them. And look what he does to our woods. Chris Carroll, and maybe that's his son. That is not right. Speak to him, Cosmos. He's dumping in the woods. Oh, that's terrible. Well, I was going to go in and eat, but I have to see this out. Let me wait and get him when he comes back. Third time through today. Third time through today. It's out and out trespassing, but no, the main thing is that it's cutting a road through our lawn. It's cutting a public path through our lawn. And I don't think that should be. Here, I'll come and show it to you. I'll come and show it to you. See his tracks? See them all the way through there? Look what he's doing to our lawn. Plus the noise. And interfering with the telephoning. Girl. Yeah, that's the good girl. This is Ellen Dooley. Ellen, are you in one of the Carolinas?
I am in South Carolina.
South Carolina, yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
A beautiful state.
I think it is. We're in the low country, which is the Charleston area, and I think it is startling in its beauty.
And where were you born, Ellen?
I was born in New Jersey.
Oh yeah, whereabouts?
I was born in Newark.
Newark.
Newark, right? Quite a few years ago, more than 50. And I lived for 50 years in the north.
That does not have a South Carolina flavor, does it?
It doesn't, no, it certainly doesn't.
Yeah. But it's a very busy and very important city, Newark.
It is. We didn't live there very long. When I was a young child, there were riots in Newark in 1967, and not long after that, we did move. We moved into Irvington, which was close, and lived there for about 10 years. And
And then I lived my adult life in Union County.
Union County? What
Union County.
what
Central
municipality?
Jersey.
What municipal?
I lived for 10 years in Clark, and then moved to Westfield, and lived in Westfield for 20 years.
Yes, urban New Jersey is beautiful.
Yeah.
I meant to say suburban New Jersey is beautiful.
It was. Suburban New Jersey is beautiful, and it was also very, very close to the city, which was wonderful for
Yes.
us. And I went to school briefly in the city. I went to the new school where I studied fiction.
A new school for social research?
That is correct.
Yeah, that's in Manhattan.
Yes, it is. So that was fun. And when my children were a little older, they would go into the city occasionally and act as extras in movies or television shows that were being filmed there. So
Yeah, sure. Sure, a great place and a great time.
Indeed.
And then, did you mention something about your husband was a college professor?
My husband is. He is the department chair for visual arts at a 2-year college down here in Charleston. And before that, he studied graphic design. He has his BFA in graphic arts, and he spent quite a few years he was actually in book publishing, and then moved to a university, and he worked in their communications and marketing department.
What university?
He was at Kane University in New Jersey.
Oh,
And he went on, he got his master's, and he eventually moved from the administration side of the university to faculty.
Oh, that's nice. And he's what chair? What chair did you say? What chair?
He is department chair for visual arts.
Visual arts, yeah. Now, where did you go to college?
For grammar school and high school, I was taught by the School Sisters of Notre Dame. So I have a very classic convent style of education, and then I went to Drew University, which is in Madison.
And what? And your major?
Sorry? I was a psychology major.
Oh yeah, okay.
Major that you choose when you really don't know.
Yes.
What you want to do. I knew I always wanted to write. I had started getting published by the time I was 15.
By the time you were what?
15. I was a teenager.
Oh,
And,
who was the lucky magazine?
They were small literary magazines that my English teachers had submitted my poetry and essays to.
Wasn't that wonderful? And what was the name of your teacher?
Miss Hayes and Mrs. Nugent.
Isn't that wonderful?
They were. All these years later, I remember them, and they were champions of my work. And Miss Hayes especially taught me. By the time I graduated high school, by the time I was done with her class, I knew everything I needed to know to write.
Really?
A comprehensive essay. Absolutely no question about it.
That thrills me because there's so much that a high school teacher can do for a student. And this is an illustration of it.
Absolutely. I walked into college, I was exempt from freshman English composition 101 and 102 because of my scores on an AP exam. As I said, I left high school knowing
everything I needed to know about
Yeah.
a creative essay.
Oh, I respect that.
So I was very fortunate.
Now,
I was extraordinarily fortunate.
indeed you were. Now, you graduated from, you were graduated from what year?
High school, I graduated in 1979.
79. Then what did you do, dear?
I was a trustee scholar at Drew University. I had received 2 full scholarships to different universities. I chose to go to Drew in Madison, and I only stayed there a year because my family, my mother and my sister, really the only family that I have here in the States at that time, it was a very difficult time. And I left school to work to help support them.
Oh, gee.
And it was a difficult time. But
Well,
like
yeah,
you know,
I respect you for making the sacrifice.
it was hard. It was hard, but
What did you do with those scholarships?
I lost them. It was a devastating loss.
Yeah, right.
But, you know, eventually things improved, slowly but surely. I went back to school a little later in my 20s. I actually went to nursing school for a couple of years. And, but then I was hired as a writer for a New Jersey newspaper.
Really?
And I found out that I really enjoyed. I was just looking for part-time work while I was in nursing school, but they hired me and they wanted me full-time, and they made me an editor, and I just thought, this is work that I love.
Oh, good. What was the
This
newspaper?
is a life I enjoy. I started at a paper called the Suburban News in Westfield. It was a weekly, and it was during a time when they had a huge circulation, over 100,000.
Oh, yeah.
For a weekly paper. It was, you know, they called it the cash cow. And it made an enormous amount of money. And it was, you know, long before the recession happened that kind of destroyed newspapers. So it was a really lovely place to be and wonderful work. And I wrote feature stories and did interviews, and I wrote theater reviews and music reviews, and it was just wonderful. And eventually I became the editor-in-chief. And
What fun. That's fun.
It was absolutely. I spent more than 20 years doing that, and of course the paper was sold, and it became part of the Star Ledger.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Yeah, I was going to say who bought it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was eventually bought by...
How old were you there? How old were you then at the newspaper?
21 years.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And it was just fantastic. I met my husband there. And it was, I have lifelong friends.
Yeah.
And, you know, to this day, that I met there, and they are the most intelligent, hilarious, humane people I have ever met.
Really? Good memory. It's the same thing happened here to our advertiser. A man started it out, he had a refrigerator store, and he started putting out an advertiser to advertise his refrigerator store, and other people said, well, we want to advertise in it. And it was a very going thing. And then along comes Hearst and Times Union, and they buy it.
That's right.
Yeah, it's the same story.
Uh-huh.
Now then
Yeah,
what
I
happened after the newspaper in Westfield?
Well, like I said, there were lots.